Identifying toxic people, 13 signs and how to deal with them. Do you have a sneaking feeling that the woman you're dating might be toxic? Do you suspect that a relationship with her might be getting really messy? But maybe you're unsure if this is just walls that you've built up within yourself as a result of the past heartache, or if she really is toxic. Hello, gentlemen, and welcome to my channel. I'm Apollonia Ponte. I'm a dating, relationship, and life coach for men, where I help men with their attraction skills when it comes to dating and relationship. And if this is your first time visiting this channel, I welcome you to hit that subscribe button and also the bell notification so you're notified every time I post a new video. And also to my loyal subscribers, I welcome you and thank you for being a subscriber as well. And comment below, as I love interacting with you after I post this video. All right, so I'm going to give you 13 signs that you're dating someone toxic so that you can protect your valuable time and energy. I know you don't want to let your walls down, especially if you've had bad experiences in the past, but the more information you have, the easier it will be for you to navigate your love life and let your walls down with grace and ease with the right woman. And the end of this video, I also want to give you some tools of how to set boundaries with a woman who is showing you toxic traits. Okay, guys? Toxic traits are really problematic, but a toxic person just doesn't magically become that way one day when they wake up, right? It's usually a result of their upbringing or examples and experiences that they had growing up. For example, someone who has been hurt or betrayed in the past might develop trust issues leading to possessiveness or jealousy in their relationship. Past wounds can sometimes leave emotional scars that influence how they interact with others. In some cases, toxic traits can also be a defense mechanism. When people feel vulnerable or insecure, they may resort to controlling behaviors or emotional manipulation as a way to protect themselves. It's like they're building walls around themselves to avoid getting hurt again. That being said, toxic traits can create really unhealthy relationships. So let's look at what these traits actually look like as well. So sign number 1 is that she is a little cloud of negativity. You know those people who always seem to have a dark cloud hanging over them? Well, toxic people are like that. They're the ones that always find something to complain about in every situation. They rain on your parade, focus on the worst aspects of your life. They want to bring you down, and they bring down the mood whenever they go or whatever you do. It's like they're allergic to positivity or something, right? Sign number 2 is controlling behavior. The control freaks. Ooh, toxic women love to be in charge and not in a good way. They might try to dictate who you spend time with, what you wear, or even what you do for a living. It's as if they want to be the puppeteer pulling all the strings. And when things don't go their way, watch out for their manipulation and guilt-tripping skills. It's like they've got a master's degree in emotional manipulation. Sign number 3 is lack of accountability. Ooh, this is huge. So you know how everyone messes up sometimes, right? Well, toxic people seem to have a talent for dodging responsibilities. Instead of owning up to their mistakes, they play the blame game like it's an Olympian sport, basically. It's always someone else's fault or some external circumstance that made them do it. They never seem to see that they might be the ones causing the problems. I've had this in my life for sure. And I'm glad those people are out of my life because it actually helps you develop and open up space for the right people to come in. The next toxic trait is jealousy and possessiveness. Okay, picture this. You're just being yourself, not doing anything inappropriate and with anyone, and suddenly your partner starts getting all green-eyed and clingy. Okay? Toxic individuals can be incredibly jealous and possessive without any real reason for it. It's like they think they're property and nobody else can come near you, basically, and they own that property. This kind of behavior can make you feel suffocated and seriously mess with your trust in the relationship. Now, the 5th sign is a lack of empathy. This is a huge one, guys. You know those times when you're feeling down or going through a tough patch and all you need is some understanding and support? Well, don't expect much of that from toxic people. They seem to be missing the empathy gene. They might brush off your feelings or be completely unsupportive when you need them the most. It's like talking to a brick wall sometimes. Next up, we have gaslighting. This one is super sneaking and kind of messed up. Toxic people are masters of making you doubt your own sanity. They'll twist the truth, manipulate situations, or paint a story that they believe in their head, and they truly believe it sometimes, and make you question your own reality. It's like you're stuck in some crazy mind maze trying to figure out what's real and what's not. It can leave you feeling confused, frustrated, and full of self-doubt. The seventh sign is being a drama queen. A toxic woman thrives on drama. They'll create problems out of thin air, blow things out of proportion, and stir up chaos just to get attention or control the situation. It's like the stars of their own personal soap opera, and everyone else is just there for the show. I had this one client once told me that the girl he was dating would literally fake cry when she didn't get what she wanted. Seriously. And then she would try to guilt trip him if he didn't respond to it. Yike, that's scary. Number 8 is inconsistent behavior. Get ready for a roller coaster ride. Toxic women can be hot and cold like nobody's business. One moment they're showering you with affection, and the next there is distance at Pluto. It's like you've never sure where you stand with them, and that uncertainty can drive you crazy. Sure, there's something to be said for sprinkling in a little mystery to the dating process, but I'm talking about extremes, like you're constantly walking on eggshells. The 9th sign is isolation from others. Toxic people might try to cut you off from your friends and family. They want to make you more dependent on them, like they're the only lifeline you've got. It's a sneaky way for them to have more control over you and weaken your support network. Sign number 10 is emotional or verbal abuse. This is the one of the worst traits. Toxic women can be verbally or emotionally abusive. They might call you names, belittle you, or say hurtful things to undermine your self-esteem. It's like they're trying to break you down bit by bit, and it never is okay. Then we have mood swings. One minute they're on top of the world, and the next they're down in the dumps. Toxic people can have mood swings that, again, make it feel like you're walking on eggshells. You never know what kind of reaction you'll get, and it can be exhausting trying to keep up with her emotional roller coaster. Now, moving along, the 12th sign is entitlement, an unhealthy sense of entitlement. Toxic women or toxic people have a huge sense of entitlement. They believe they deserve special treatment or privileges, and they expect you to cater to their every whim. It's like they're living in their own little bubble where the world revolves around them. And last but not least, the 13th sign is boundary violation. Ever felt like your personal boundaries were being trampled on? Toxic people don't seem to have any respect for your limits. They'll push and push until you're doing things you're not comfortable with, just to please them. Setting boundaries with them can feel like trying to hold back a tidal wave. So what do you do about it? Well, before we go into what we do about these things, I want you to remember, if this is something that speaks to you and you find yourself in a toxic relationship, I have a free ebook that you can download and I'll link below. It's called My 9 Signs You're in a Toxic Relationship ebook. I'll link that below so you can get your hands on it, so you can give you more discovery of what we're talking about. All right. Now, first of all, you need to know your own boundaries, and this requires self-awareness. This is something that you need to implement in your life. When you know your boundaries, you will have an easier time saying no or highlighting behaviors that is unacceptable to you. If she respects it and learns from the situation, then you can move forward because you're growing together, and this means you're open to evolving together. Because no one is perfect, that's for sure. But if you notice a constant pattern of toxic behavior in someone you're dating, and if she's unwilling to change and grow, it essentially is to prioritize your emotional well-being and consider whether the relationship is healthy for you or not. Okay, guys? Because it's probably not if this is speaking to you. Trust your instincts and set boundaries to protect yourself from harmful situations in your dating life. It happens to everyone, men and women. Your time and your energy is way too precious for toxic people, trust me. You deserve to be with someone who treats you with respect, kindness, and understanding, and who knows you for you. You deserve to be with someone who values you, wants to grow with you, and understands that healthy relationships are a priority and are built on mutual support and respect. So if you find yourself in a relationship with a toxic person, it's important to seek support from friends, families, or even professional coaches like me to help you navigate the situations and make decisions that are right for you. I am always here to guide you one-on-one, and you can book a coaching session with me or any of my trained coaches right below. We can take a look at the details of your situation to identify if there is a possibility for change or not. We can lay out a roadmap for developing your communication skills, identifying and enforcing your boundaries, and developing a more stable relationship. Alternatively, if you find that you are struggling to find meaningful and healthy relationships, we can work together on your attraction potential, your approach to dating, and your confidence and self-awareness, your flirtation skills, and so much more, guys. You will have those links right below for you to discover one-on-one coaching and the free ebook that I mentioned below. Now, if you are visiting now for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before we go and comment below as well. As always, if you want to keep on watching, I have this next video over here. This next video is about 5 tips on how to last longer in bed, and I'll put that next on the watch list. As always, I'll see you in the next video, and remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.